Soft and low, sweet and clear, this is what you'll hear. All day long, everyone's busy tagging them down. It's just wrong, strutting her Lizzie all over town. Brother long, knocking them dizzy, shaking around, spreading the news, singing the Jubilee Blues. The hill, and there's moonshine in the dell, but the moonshine in the still is the best moonshine they sell. Just one sip makes you see this whole jubilee. All day long, Mandy and Jimmy rolling along. It's just wrong, Brother long, singing a hymn and feeding the horn, drinking his booze, singing the Jubilee Blues. Come on, you brother long, ain't no use cheating, losing your shoes, dance if you choose, singing the Jubilee Blues.
I said, blue, life to me has ceased to be just one sweet song. I'm asking you, would you be blue if your doctor said, I know you won't last long? I feel sick, that's what I do. Hear what I'm telling you. Oh, gee, I've got the bellhop blues, the kind of blues I never lose. Early in the morning, late at night, anything I do ain't right. It's always front, boys, front, boys. They do it to an eye. You know that feeling that comes to stealing and kills your joy. If all the folks here would use common sense, they know the meaning of recompense. And do they tip me? They never do. I've got the bellhop blues. What's the use? No excuse. Seems to be the world to me is just all wrong. And every day most people say, listen buddy, you're the kind that don't belong. So I'm blue and I could cry. This is the reason why. Oh gee, I've got the bellhop blues, the kind of blues I never lose. Waking in the daytime and at night, I get abused and that ain't right. It's always ice, boy, ice, boy. There's nothing I enjoy. I have to handle most all the scandal. It kills my joy. If all the folks here would use common sense, they know the meaning of recompense. And do they tip me? They never do. I've got the bellhop blues.
sure does tantalize. Oh, lay right on those piano keys. I feel that feeling down in my knees. 'Cause when you play the blues, I'm right in paradise. Honey, don't play me no opera. Play me some blue melodies. I don't care nothing about Carmen when I hear those harmonies. Oh, that's it, honey, babe. Oh, won't you play that tune again? It sure does tantalize. Oh, lay right on those piano keys. I feel that feeling down in my knees. When you play the blues, I'm right in paradise.
Oh, Lordy, how the sun do shine. Ain't bothered 'cause I'm feeling fine. Cotton them are growing and the corn big and tall. No second-hand boat for me this fall. Oh, join in the singing. We'll have a jubilee feast.
Hallelujah.
We'll shout all his praises 'cause it's sure been good to me, yes, good to me. I got the weary, I got the dreary, I got the mean boll weevil blues. Got no credit and I got no shoes.
No, got no shoes.
Hard time speaks to me this time, but ain't no use to fret and pine for the good time. Coming by and by.
Yes, they're coming by and by.
If I live over this, I know I'll never die. I got the weary, I got the dreary, I got the mean boll weevil blues. Dardanella Blues, the Dardanella Blues was written just to tell the news about the little fellow who wrote Dardanella and the girl that he refused. For when he wrote that strain, that Dardanella strain, she said, "You'll never change my name till you write another one that's just as grand." So he composed his sweet refrain. Oh, the Dardanella Blues. Ask the band to play it, and I'll say they won't refuse. It's one sensation with a jazz improvement. The orchestration shows up every movement. Oh, the Dardanella Blues. The words are simply nothing but a good excuse. I heard them say the bass is just a little hard to play, but that is why they like the Dardanella Blues. That Oriental strain, it ruined every brain. Oh, those Dardanella Blues. When my sweetie learned it, that's the only song she'd choose. She'd always teach it midst her daily labors. She'd even preach it to her next door neighbors. Oh, the Dardanella Blues. She's so wild about it that my love she'll soon refuse. There goes the part that made me lose the heart of my sweetheart. And if she goes, I'll blame those the Dardanella Blues.
can be. When you want to eat a cake, just like your mama used to bake, and you find you've got a wish to hook an unsuspecting fish. When your cloud has lost its silver line, and the colors in your rainbow cease to shine. In your farewell on your door, catch a train and don't care where it's leaving for. You've got those Broadway blues. Get up in the morning, breakfast today, hurry to the office, you're a little bit late. Work all day, eat about 7, go to a show, you're home at 11. Go into bed, sleep, and then the whole darn thing starts over again. Now I ask you, ain't that monotonous? You all can think what you choose, but 1 year up and down Broadway will give you those blues. And when your cloud has lost its silver line, and the colors in your rainbow cease to shine, in your farewell on your door, catch the train and don't care where it's leaving for. Got those Broadway
know I'm slipping. Yaddy, dotty, 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 don't weary, dreary, dangerous blues. There's the kind you hate to lose. I can't even think the way me out speak. Every time I hear the saxophone, I wanna sing. 'Cause I got them double days blues.